In the heart of 16th century Rome, a quiet musical revolution was underway. The Catholic Church was in crisis. The beauty of sacred music, soaring, intricate, glorious, was under fire. And one man was about to change everything. His name was Giovanni Pierluigi da Palestrina, and some say he saved church music. Born in 1525 in a small hill town near Rome, Palestrina grew up immersed in the sound of the church. As a young boy, he sang in the local cathedral. By his 20s, he had earned the position of maestro di cappella, music director, at none other than St. Peter's Basilica. Over his lifetime, he composed more than 100 masses and hundreds of motets, hymns, and liturgical works. His style was serene, balanced, deeply spiritual. His melodies seemed to float, anchored in devotion, not ego. But in Palestrina's time, church music was facing a reckoning. The Protestant Reformation was spreading. The Catholic Church launched the Council of Trent to respond, reforming doctrine, liturgy, and even music. Polyphony, the art of weaving multiple independent voices, had become complex, dense, and, some believed, distracting. Critics argued that in this tangled soundscape, no one could hear the sacred text. Bishops debated banning polyphonic music altogether, returning to simple chant. It was a moment that could have silenced centuries of sacred musical tradition. And this is where legend meets history. Palestrina, it is said, composed the Missa Papae Marcelli, the Pope Marcellus Mass, to show that polyphony could be holy, clear, and worthy of the liturgy. His melodies were reverent, flowing, easy to follow. The words of the Mass were not lost, but illuminated. Whether or not the Mass truly changed the Council's mind, it became a symbol, a defense of beauty, a triumph of sacred art. Palestrina's influence echoed for centuries. His music became the model for church composers, from the Renaissance to the modern era. Even today, choirs sing his work in cathedrals around the world. And when the Second Vatican Council met in the 1960s to renew the liturgy, Palestrina's name still stood tall, alongside chant, as the highest example of sacred music. More than 400 years later, his sound still lifts hearts to heaven. Giovanni Pierluigi da Palestrina, composer, servant of the church, defender of beauty, the man who, they say, saved sacred music.